Alright, so we're going to get into making a gun now. So I have the assembly system working pretty good. And then now we're going to move on to weapons, which will be this. This will be the first weapon. And it's going to need some more properties than the component will. We're going to add the property projectile, which is a string. And we're going to say it's bullet. And then we're going to say damage. And that's an integer, and we'll say 10. And then I already added the bullet on the other layer. I made it so it casts a ray. And the faster it's moving, the longer the ray is, so it will never miss. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I have to change the code that it's running. Ah, I have to name the bullet bullet. There we go. Alright, so it worked, but it's hitting the gun. So what we're going to do is add an empty and move it out to about here. I'm going to scale it down a bit and add a property to it, barrel. And for child in own.children, if barrel in child, and then parent this to here, pull this in just a bit. Oh, duh. Okay, so we're adding the projectile and it's falling and ending itself. And we'll go ahead and add it always one time. Add motion. Set world linear velocity. That's local. We'll say 10 for now, or 100. All right, so it's working. It appears to be detecting collision and not tunneling. see. Nope, it's not detecting the collision, I don't think. Oh, wait. Yeah, the ray stretches beyond the target. I forgot about that. So the surefire way to see that it's hitting, we'll add a cube. And this is going to be an impact sprite. Or not really a sprite since it's 3D, but I'm going to do extrude individual on its faces after I subdivide it at once. And then scale those faces down to 0. And do remove doubles. And now we've got a little explosion. We'll just call it expfx. Set it to no collision. Added equals own scene add object own sprite. I'm going to do impact sprite. Own 1, and then added dot world position equals ray 1, so that's the hit point, and then added dot set parent ray 0 0 1. So now when this hits something, it should add the little damage sprite. Oh wait, I'm going to have to add the property to the gun, and then also have it pass the property to the bullet. Impact sprite. Alright. And then in fire weapon, added impact sprite equals expfx. Oh, nope. What am I thinking? Own impact sprite. So now the gun should pass the sprite into the bullet, and then when the bullet hits, it should add it. Hopefully. Yeah, it is, but let me turn off the drawing of the ray so it doesn't confuse the issue. Yeah, so we've got a gun. And it won't tunnel because it's using a ray that casts further ahead than its linear velocity, so it will never skip the distance. And it has infinite bullets at the moment, but we'll change that. So one other perk of the way I did this with the empty is I could just duplicate it. And now when I pick the thing up and shoot, it should shoot out 2 projectiles. So you can add double barrel. So in the weapon fire, we're going to have if own clip is greater than or equal to 1, add bullet. Own clip minus equal 1. And then I have to add the property clip to the weapon. So now we won't have infinite ammo. We will only have as many shots as we add right now. I'm going to say 12. So now we should have 6 shots because it shoots 2 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it's not working. So the clip is working. So next, we're going to have to add the logic to the player to reload the weapon. So I'm going to have this inside of movements, because we have an action section at the bottom of movements. And this means you're holding a valid weapon. We'll just go ahead and have it under here. If R in own act, if clip in own target, if string own target projectile in own. So now it'll look up the property bullets inside of the actor, and I'll add that property right now. Bullet, and we're going to set that to 100. Set as an integer because you can't really have half a bullet. All right. If own target projectile is greater than or equal to the target's max clip, so we're going to add the property max clip to the weapon. And set that to 12. So we'll store target clip, and then target max clip minus store. So basically, if you try and reload it and it's already full, it's not going to get rid of any bullets. And then else. So this means you don't have enough bullets to fill the gun up, so we'll just do own target clip equals own target projectile. So it'll take the remainder of the bullets and put it in the clip. And then we have to empty out the bullets since it put the remainder in there. And then we're going to set the weapon property to the negative of the reload value. So this is a reload timer. So I'm going to have to add the property reload time. We'll go ahead and say 120 for that. So when you hit reload, it should set that to negative 120. and then it'll be stuck there because it's not set up to handle negative values yet. Now if I hit R, okay, so see how it says negative 120 up there? So that means it worked, and it probably put bullets in it. So I'll turn debug on so we could see the player's bullets. So it should be 96 when I hit R. Oh. Nope. Oh, I see. Alright. Now this should reload the weapon. And it shouldn't be able to just drop down like that. 1, 2. There we go. And if I hit R again, you notice that it doesn't work because fire's stuck at negative 120. So, in the fire weapon script, if on fire is less than or equal to negative 1, on fire plus equals 1. So, uh-oh, we got trouble. There we go. Pew, pew, reload. We put 4 bullets in the gun. Gun's empty. We put 6 bullets in the gun. So reload is working and shoot is working. So there we go. There's the Omni weapon.